I want to understand a little bit about. So you gave us a slight tour in the L&T of tomorrow. That this is one very big area. We also see a lot of stuff happening in defense, in area of defense. That's also something which India is from net importer is trying to do a lot of stuff indigenously. How that big opportunity shows up on L&T's radar now. We see a lot of good announcements there.
Well, according to me, India has one problem: more talk than doing it. And if you see the capital expenditure in defense, by value, what have we done? $3 billion imported from US, $3 billion now imported from France, perennially we import from Russia. So per annum, not how many items is indigenous, how much spend is indigenous, and capital indigenous, because bulk of our money goes in operating cost. That you have several lakhs of soldiers and feeding them and salary of them and
that cost is
infrastructure from them at remote places. So I think the main issue, what you are saying about defense, is much more need to happen, much more. And India must hurry up in that. That is because you have two adversaries right at the border, and joining them strategically to really fight with you, and that is Pakistan and China. And I can't understand, China has every year $60–70 billion trade deficit with China. This is what happened between China and US. US went on, outsourcing everything from China. And China was autocratic, so they could do what they want. And we have innumerable imponderables, so we don't have that speed. And therefore, we can't be China efficiency, or we are not. We can be, but we are not. So, I think the green energy, what you raised before I come to this point, lot will happen in future. Cost has to come down. And on wind energy, lot will happen in water over 10–20 years. So I have been advocating internally, not advocating, thinking also, why can't we have two blocks? One yesterday and today's L&T, which is the infrastructure and power and conventional power, conventional hydrocarbon, heavy engineering, defense, within defense, the regular defense, and the today's and tomorrow's L&T. Now we have a platform, $6 billion of IT, and tremendous skill which no one has got. Show me a single IT company, plus, so use that platform and build up what you have to do on digital and AI and automation and electronic component manufacturing in that area. On the other hand, in the same thing, other subdivision will do green power. Now, when it comes to green power of wind, it may still be done because of the nature in L&T 1. Solar may be still done in L&T 1.
So, have you formalized some kind of a structure within?
It is in my mind. I keep talking to our CEO. I'm sure that he has also similar thing in mind. And in our 5-year strategic plan, it is already reflecting. It has that kind of thinking. The problem is, I have been trying to get a CEO which doesn't upset the whole L&T. And that man wants 100 crore, 50 crore. 50 crore to nothing.
You had some conversations with
With whom?
with some candidates of this sort?
I had over time 2, 3, 4 candidates, but they always wanted huge stock option, like a startup company or very upcoming company where people give also the partnership and so on. The world have changed,
So how will it
and
fit
money
into
has no value.
how will it fit into the current structure, which you have also groomed over the years in such an amazing manner?
Well, I think we will have to restructure not just as a division, two division, but little more where the rest of L&T don't see them.
As some kind of a competition type.
Yeah, and that's what we did for IT by forming a separate company. Otherwise, if they are a part of L&T, which they were, it was not possible because 4 times more salary the industry was paying. If we pay, the whole L&T will go mad on us. Something will happen in this 5-year plan, which will be over in 2026 or another 3 years.